Alright, let's see if anybody comes on today. Good morning, YouTube world. We are out somewhat early today, but yet we slept in a little bit, took our time, stopped off and had some local gas station pizza for breakfast. We got our little grandson with us. The sun's in a brutal spot at the moment. But we're fishing our small local river. We're gonna fish till it gets too hot for our son to be out. We're expecting some friends to stop by later with some kids. And one of the folks that's good enough to rep our little business is Sergio Rivas, and we're gonna try one of his rigs today that we got from him.
Try two.
We're gonna try two of them. My bad. One is one of these spook deals that he makes. They're really nice. I'm learning how to use these things. The hook is not a river cat tackle that like I normally use. I believe it's called Carolina Jawjacker, but don't quote me on that. I would have to ask him to make sure. But they appear to be just really, like, they're nice and loud. They appear to be really nice rigs. Sergio does a fantastic job. Like, he'll put your logo on it, whatever you want. And Janice is going to use one of his carp rigs. Janice has decided she's going to go for a state record carp, and
Here's a package.
Sergio also makes these nice little carp rigs that he's going to use, or that she's going to use. And so she's got a night crawler on one of her poles, and she's going to put this carp rig on a different pole. Janice got me this nice ancient mariner rod from River Cat's Tackle for Father's Day. And on the Father's Day tournament, it's the only fish I caught was a flathead on this rod. And then last weekend I used this rod again with a night crawler and caught a decent channel. So
Nice channel last weekend.
we're going to use it again today. Only I'm going to throw a bluegill on it on one of Sergio's rigs. We're going to see how it goes. I got one of our 419 rod holders down there in the ground. Got this nice little bluegill right here that volunteered for this task. I can't read that. I got to get my seeing glasses. Who is this?
Hold on, let me get my phone so I can keep track of them.
I can't read your name at the moment. I apologize. I gotta put my seeing glasses on, but thank you for stopping in this morning.
Legendary Princess.
Legendary Princess and Adrian. Looks like Adrian.
Yep, Adrian.
Thank you for stopping in, guys.
Dalmaco.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to butcher somebody's name. But we're going to throw this pretty little sunfish out there and see what happens. All right, I got to get my reading glasses on because I can't read none of this. Thank you, Legendary Princess and Adrian. I hope we catch a big one and have a good day as well.
Rob.
No problem.
Oh. Rob.
I wasn't paying attention. You need a smaller hook on there?
Yeah, I got one right here. I got my bait feeder set on the other one.
Where's the beer?
Well, in the fridge at home.
I think I might have one in the fridge at home, but I personally don't drink when I fish.
Woodpecker.
So this little river that we're fishing today has a lot of flathead in it, pretty much all the way up and down it. This particular spot we've only fished one other time. Watch your line on that rod. Is that just a breeze? Or?
I think it's just a breeze. I got some slack in it, but I got the bait feeder on too.
It might just be the breeze.
Come here, wormies. Looks like I need to clean the worm tub out.
We're in eastern Nebraska, Adrian.
It's a green worm. I'd like to catch me some carp on a different kind of bait, so they don't eat all my worm up.
So our friend Sergio, he makes these rigs, these carp rigs and these flathead rigs, and he also makes this pack bait for catching carp. A lot of people swear by this stuff. We are not experienced with it, so we're going to learn how to use it. And hopefully Janice can get herself some big old carp on it. I need to, there we go. Go to all messages, make sure I get everything. But our friend Sergio, that's good enough to represent our little business, we're going to use a lot of his stuff. What's the biggest fish there? I believe the state record blue cat is 101 pounds, but I haven't looked it up. I know it used to be 100 pounds and some odd ounces over in the Missouri River, but if I'm not mistaken, somebody broke that in the last few years. I believe that the state record flathead also came out of the Missouri River, which I believe is, which I'm pretty sure that one did get broke. I think it's about 87 pounds now. But don't quote me on that either, because I didn't actually look it up.
What's that?
The state record flathead.
Yeah. You're not playing on that all day. I have some fun.
I personally believe this little river we're fishing is got another state record flathead in it somewhere. I obviously haven't caught it yet, but the biggest fish we caught in this particular spot is that channel that I caught last weekend was almost 9 pounds. But this is only our second time fishing this spot, and so there's a lot of nice shade trees here and a lot of nice structure with big pieces of concrete and things like that, tree limbs and stumps.
89 pounds in 2020 for a flatty. Caught out of the Missouri River on a bluegill.
Janice said it was 89 pounds for the state record flathead. In this little river, we have caught quite a few fish over 15 and 20 pounds. Not in this area, but we have caught a lot of fish in this area comfortably over 10 pounds. And north of here, where it's even a little bit smaller yet, I lost a flathead a couple years back. We was bridge fishing and I didn't have my leader properly made, and I lost about a 20 pounder, probably even more than that. Beautiful flatty. As soon as I started to pull him up out of the water, he just did a head shake and sawed right through my leader.
What's your goal, he's asking?
Our goal here for the day is just to learn the area, you know, just to see what they will and won't bite on.
Catch lots of fish.
And honestly, our goal is just to get out and enjoy the nature that God made and just relax. Between our business and my full-time job, you know, we work pretty hard all week. And so on Saturdays, we just like to get out and just enjoy ourselves. If we catch a fish, it's a bonus. But we're teaching our little grandson to love fishing and to love be outdoors, and so he doesn't really care where we go fishing. He just likes to go fishing. And yes, sir, God is good. But we're planning to move up and down this little area a little bit. I don't know how much we'll move today, but we plan to move up and down through this whole area. We're in a little park in this town, and the river just kind of makes a loop through here, like a big S loop through here. So there's a lot of good structure. And because there's such good shade, we plan to just kind of fish it and a good seafood boil. Actually, yeah, that does sound pretty good. That does sound really good. A good crawfish boil sounds pretty good. I got to go down to New Orleans on, I think it was back in 2017, on a mission trip. We went down to work on a youth center, and one of the things I got to try was one of their local crawfish boils, and oh my word, that was amazing. They did just a phenomenal job. I ate until I was sick. In this particular area, a guy could probably get away with using crawdads for bait.
Got a pet crawdad at home.
A lot of the areas that we fish, the water's pretty fast and got a lot of gar, so it'd be like they don't stay on the hook very well. But through here, there's no gar right here. There's channels, flatheads, and carps. I'm not really sure what else might be in here, but right here the water's reasonably slow. They don't move very fast at all, so a crawdad would actually be pretty good bait if a guy has some. Which one of them you got your carp rig on? So we got kind of a variety of stuff out. We got that Ancient Mariner, that big one that she got me for Father's Day, and then we got that Mondo Cat. Mondo Cat is a really, really phenomenal rod. They're made right here in eastern Nebraska. And then she's got her Meat Hunter out there as well with a night crawler on it. It's beautiful out this morning. It's probably, if I had to guess with the really high humidity, I would say it's probably high 60s, maybe 70 degrees right now. Got a slight breeze, really beautiful out. Really grateful not to be swinging hammers and climbing ladders today. Just get out and relax a little bit. Chicago. I have never been to Chicago. The only part of Illinois I've been in is I traveled through the bottom part. We got to go see Florida, just a little bit of Florida a few years back when our daughter was down there. And I went through the very bottom part of Illinois when we went through St. Louis on our way down there. And so I don't know the first thing about Illinois. Other than I'm old enough that I remember watching Walter Payton play and tear people apart on the field. I remember that. I remember watching Mike Singletary. I know that might be dating me, but those were phenomenal players. I did not see Mike Ditka play, but I did see him coach. A little slow today, huh?
Yeah, I was looking over there. If that big old tree branch wasn't right there, that might be a really good spot to fish.
It would be. It's nice and open and you could cast over next to that concrete.
Well, and that's what I'm thinking, but that is a big branch. I can't move it. It's like big.
Well, we'll just have to go see if I can move it.
I should have wore something besides flip-flops.
Well, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go see if I can move this tree branch.
That's what I was looking at. That's a nice spot right there. Yeah.
Thank you, Adrian. You have a good day as well. So I don't think I'm going to move that branch. It's a little heavier and more entwined into the tall weeds than I thought. Hello, man girl. Thank you for stopping in. I hope your nap is good. You have a great day as well. I hope you sleep good. Sleep is a rare thing for me these days. I appreciate it even if someone else is getting it. Man girl stopped in and said hi on her way to take a nap.
Should have put some real cheese on. My phone.
You gonna try to throw one out over there?
No, I'm thinking. What?
Maybe I'll take that one and put it over there.
Hey, just watch where you cast, and then we'll have to, if you catch something, we'll have to bring it up over or on the other side of that branch.
sending a note to somebody through Messenger.
Who is it and what do they want?
Say what?
We can message him.
Sergio.
Oh.
Just discussing a couple things with him. Say what?
Said mine's like 10 minutes behind. See? Oh, well, no, it would be. Nope, see? You're messaging him and I'm like way behind you. Try this again. I think I'm the only one watching you. Alright.
What's it look like when I'm sending a note?
You're just staring at the phone and I can hear you clicking in the background.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to turn that off where every time I touch one of the things, it don't tick, 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 tick. Kind of an irritating noise. So it's kind of slow right now. Ain't nothing much going on.
Why won't it let me share it to you?
We got a bluegill or a sunfish or whatever on the one, and we got night crawler on one, and we got some carp pack bait on another. So far we ain't seen any poles bend over. I don't really know how long we've been here.
We haven't been here that long.
The live's been on for about 35 minutes, so we've been here for about 40 minutes, I reckon. I better make sure my chat is updated.
I should see if I have pack tape left.
Well, I don't suppose it'll take too long to get them to fall off. Is chumming legal in this state?
Yeah, because Derek always tells us you can't chum before the tournament.
Say if chumming's legal, you could probably take a couple handfuls of that and throw it out in the water. The fish are going to come to the smell. We didn't bring any corn with us, did we?
No.
The only corn we have is whatever's in this pack beat. It actually smells pretty good.
Yeah. Probably should put labels on it for some people, not for human consumption. That's just some people. Check my bait.
Sergio wants to know what the link is for our live.
I shared it on, I don't know. Shared it.
On Facebook?
Yeah. Shared it on my page and Betsy's page.
Did it wash away or is that your night crawler? I don't know who's on right now, but kind of hard to describe how beautiful it is outside right now. It's nice and peaceful here. The only thing you hear is, oh, I guess there's some cars way over that way. Good morning, Mr. Sergio. But otherwise, the only thing you hear here is birds. So I got one of these on my 10-foot Father's Day rod. Janice has one of these on one of her poles, and she's using that pack bait that you sent us. And then she's got a night crawler on her meat hunter. Okay, so correction, she don't have a night crawler. Something so small that took it that we didn't even see the rod move. But it's absolutely beautiful here right now. It's probably around 70 degrees, I imagine. We're in a nice shady spot. Got a slight breeze. Enough that you can feel the breeze, but not so much that the poles are trying to blow out of the rod holders.
Got some baby still and stuff. I'm gonna use this gooey worm.
That's one of our brand new ones from last weekend. The dirt must be going bad on us. Because they've been in the fridge all week.
Well, fish don't care what their bait tastes like, obviously.
So last weekend we caught a decent channel here and a decent carp. Right now we got a family of ducks. Let's see if I can blow this up. I don't know if you can see them ducks in there, but are they geese? They look like ducks. So I stand corrected, they're geese. Really slow out here so far. The only bites we've had is whatever teensy little fish has taken her night crawlers. Small enough we don't even see the pole move. Kind of hard to cast right here with anything other than a Snoopy pole, because the branches kind of hang down pretty low. But as hot and humid as it's been all week, the shade is very welcome.
so small, my pole don't even move.
If you're still on, Sergio, we're gonna get your buddy's rod holder done this weekend and get it shipped out.
I was speaking of that.
We had some rod holders go. As far as I know, they're the first ones we got that went to South Dakota to another channel called JV Outdoors. He was trying to use them on his live last night, but the weather just wasn't going to work for him, I guess. I might even put that vinyl on your buddy's holder this afternoon. I don't know. If not, I'll get it done tomorrow after church. Janice said she shouldn't have a problem doing that vinyl.
That's me. I sent you Sergio's tracking number.
Oh. Well, looks like I might have shut myself off for a second there. I sent you the tracking number for those other rod holders for you. We dropped them off at UPS drop point yesterday.
They're in Lincoln right now. So they should start moving better by Monday. Because nothing runs around here on Saturday.
Yeah, Sergio, I really love your logo.
Yeah, that's probably one of the nicest ones I've seen. I like it.
The gar thing is just really cool. I love catching gar. I know for most people they're considered a nuisance, but I love gar. And the fact that you have a really nice gar in your logo is just cool. But it just looks really
He
good.
must be fishing down over there somewhere. He just walked down.
It just looks really good on rod holders. I have an idea it would look good on a coffee cup as well. Or a tumbler. Or a koozie. Drew it up by hand and then digitalized it on the computer. That's cool. I have literally zero artistic ability, and I have about that much ability with computer stuff. So there's probably at least a zero chance, if not even less than that, that I'd be able to pull something like that off.
He's just in there yammering.
Going out?
You got your trucks out here, Ricky. And a worm tub. I got your trucks, buddy. No, we haven't. Because you've been in the truck, so we haven't caught any fish. So
No fish yet.
I got your cars. Give those to Grandma. Thank you. No, you're not getting on me to take a nap. Not my fault you didn't sleep last night. It's your own fault. It's not cold, it's perfect. You're supposed to say, here, fishy, 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 or here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Call the kitty catfish. Kitty fish. Yeah, Todd's got a fish on his pole to catch a fish. That's a nice breeze.
Yes, it is.
I was going to make us tacos today, but since we had tacos yesterday, I might not make it tacos today. I know. You still have tacos in the fridge from yesterday.
There's never a bad day for tacos.
No.
Ever.
I just...
Never, ever is it a bad day for tacos.
I'll
Ever.
buy us something else for lunch later. Gotta watch the toes, man. Watch the toes.
Pretty sure if you ask anybody in chat if it's ever a bad day for tacos, no one is going to say yes.
Well, it depends on what kind of tacos.
Wonder if I should find a spot to put that other pole in the water. I could probably put it next to that green one, I guess.
There's still room by me, too, because I'm not really out towards the left. I'm trying to center it a little bit. It's just hard to cast there. I'd love to cast my meat hunter further down, but without whacking a tree.
Sergio said he's 90% made out of tacos.
Well, if I had a taco van close by.
Yeah, in this town, an unfortunate downside is no taco vans. As a matter of fact, the Mexican joints here in town really
Are a disappointment.
they're really not impressive.
To get the best tacos, we gotta go to Columbus, which is the opposite direction of where we're at. Huh? Taco Man.
Say, if we fish the other town, Columbus, they have
Oh,
absolutely magnificent Mexican food.
the burritos are to die for.
Yeah, we have 2 taco vans that we hit up in Columbus that have, I'm just gonna say they're the best Mexican food in the state. I just can't possibly imagine there'd be anything at any restaurant anywhere of any kind in the state that would be better than those 2 vans.
And the one, oh my goodness, the nachos.
Say the burritos at that one van that we've been going to. Like they use the cilantro and the rice, and they use that white cheese, and
The cream, the Mexican, like, cram cheese, or whatever they call
it
it.
is friggin' amazing. That's the main reason we don't fish in Columbus more. We'd go broke before we ever got to the river. Make sure my chat's updated. I'm pretty sure if ponchos, which are like loaded nachos. So you got Janice's attention.
Yummy.
Janice is a nacho freak.
Dump me some green sauce on that. I'm good to go.
If I was only allowed to choose 3 foods to live on for the rest of my life, it would be
No, you're not getting in the truck.
cheeseburgers, tacos, and burritos.
It's time to be outside and play before it gets hot. You're not getting in the truck.
My mom already passed on back in 2016, so I can't use biscuits and gravy because anybody that had her biscuits and gravy, nobody else is the same after that. So pretty much anything my mom did, nothing else was the same after that. She made some homemade cornbread that'd make your mouth water from across the room. But her homemade biscuits, them was a food group all by themselves. Otherwise, one of my 3 foods would be Mom's biscuits and gravy. It's really slow over here today.
Yeah, it is.
Not even the carp are biting. Might have to move around a little bit and try something else. I know exactly what you mean, Sergio. We just got through with breakfast not that long ago, but start discussing taco vans and I'm all about it.
Excuse me.
Whoa. What action scene are you doing? Transformers? So usually when we fish this little river, it's a little more active than this. Usually at least a night crawler will get hit.
Yeah.
But so far today, we just really got nothing so far.
Itty bitty bait.
Say something stealing Janice's night crawler a couple times. It's so small we don't even see the rod move. But other than that, we got nothing going on here so far. Might have to move upstream just a little bit pretty soon here if something don't start going on.
Maybe they're sleeping in today.
Could be.
It's only 8 o'clock. I think we probably got here around 8 or so last time.
I don't remember.
Because we fished a couple bridges first. So yeah, I think we got here later last time. Grandma's got to go check her worm. Because I keep getting them ripped off. Me and you got to go to Walmart later.
Here pretty soon I'm going to reel up that bluegill and throw him down a little further if I can. If I can get around that big old tree
We're
limb.
going into Walmart later. We got to go get an air conditioner. Other things. Back in Hager, since you're going to be staying with us for a couple of weeks. Careful, give me that stick so you don't get an alley. Stab yourself. Yeah, that one's good. Okay. Yeah. Broke it?
I want to go put a rod out over on that bridge, but it sure looks pretty busy over there.
What does it look like just after this bunch of trees?
I don't know. I think I'm going to go look because that pylon over there, that concrete over there, like I really want
If
to.
you can fish between these two bunches of trees there, or put a rod at least.
Yeah, I really want to fish over that way.
We'll figure out how to get it up.
I'm going to go eyeball a spot, see if I can find a place to get my fourth pole out comfortably. And I think I'm going to reposition my bluegill also. You get one? Well, you better bring that monster over here. Is it a channel or a bullhead?
Channel.
Yeah, Grandma got a baby fish.
Careful, don't get the hook.
Hey, don't get that side fin. That hook would be a blessing compared to that
Right.
little side fin.
Oh, shit.
Good morning, Mayhem and Miracles. Thank you for stopping in.
There's my bait stealer. He's been robbing me all morning.
That's why we never saw the rod move when the worms disappeared.
Little baby channel. No bigger than my hand. Yeah, this one will give you owies. But you can go with me to put it back. Alright, be right back, guys. We're going to go put him back. another worm. Maybe I can catch a real fish.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put my other rod over by that one and just see what happens.
Well, I wasn't totally skunked so far.
Nope, the skunk's off of you. Not off me.
Don't run.
Morning.
Anything biting this morning?
Not really.
Not really? Yeah, it's a good day to be out though.
Beautiful out. Not sure what's going on here, but all of our worms seem to be going bad. I have to dig through here and see if I can find any good ones. Might have to go uptown and buy some new worms. Definitely not finding any good ones in here.
What's it say? Give me the bucket.
A lot of them are going bad on us. Holy cow! I'll take that one. Got quite a few worms that went bad on us. We just bought most of them last weekend.
Yeah, them green worms are.
Gonna have to. Maybe the dirt's bad. Maybe we just gotta go get all fresh stuff. So in this little river, the #1 bait is a night crawler.
Or that over there, so we don't have to smell it. That would have came from. Quit!
Say
Yeah, there's some yucky in there.
say the dirt must have went bad on us or something.
Well, I'll throw a little bit in there for them.
We'll have to switch everything out, get all fresh stuff, clean the jug, container, whatever you want to call it. I saved back that empty coffee can too, and we can just get a whole new container. Just put everything in a brand new container.
Yeah.
Get some new worm bedding.
Yeah.
I don't like that black crappy dirt anyway.
Gotta find some worm bedding. A farm store might have some.
Okay.
We were at the shop to go look.
Okay.
the trucks are getting stuck in the worm dirt.
Well, they gotta get stuck somewhere.
Go, go. Whoa. Oh.
You gonna go help Pa?
No.
You sure you don't want to help Pa?
Uh-oh, God. Dad. Dad.
Yeah, he's getting his truck stuck.
Go. Uh-oh, little guy. Aha. Me. Uh-oh, God. Yeah, Dad. Uh-oh, ew. Uh-oh, 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 Dad.
Oh, that one's good. Give it to Pa. That one's still good. Good
Had a
worm,
good
honey.
one? Okay.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, worm.
You now,
Yeah, he's gonna go take a nap.
cold.
No, he's not cold.
Is it pixelated at all, or is it a pretty good picture?
Good picture.
Can you see any of the poles?
No, I see your head.
Ah,
I can see my one pole.
How about now?
No, I see you.
no.
I'm not in front of it.
Yeah, I think I can see. I can see the bright pink one. Can't see the black and pink one. I can see the bright pink one.
How's that? I just expanded it. a little.
Yep, now I can see both of them.
No. Yeah.
Thought I saw my Mondo kind of twitching a little bit, but
That's your pack bait?
yeah, that's the bait feeder set on that, so I can hit a click and go crazy if I get a bite.
Go. Mom. Good.
Your most comfortable chairs seem to be the pain in the butt chair to set up.
Yes, they always are. But they are nice when they're set up.
I know.
The fish all must be taking a nap.
This now.
Yeah, the fish are taking naps.
That now.
The sun right there, I can't even see the phone from here.
Ricky, call the fish.
Kiki,
Kiki fish.
get, get.
Oh my, look at your hands. Yuck. Grandma, have to get one of the rags wet and wash her hands.
What?
Yeah, it's supposed to storm tomorrow sometime.
Then.
Yeah. Excuse me.
There must not be nothing hungry in this spot. Better strap your sandal.
Oh, me?
He goes, uh-oh, I heard him. You can hear him say, uh-oh.
Oh, no.
The Outlaw Vault said good morning.
Good morning, Outlaw Vault. Thanks for stopping in. So far, we've had pretty much nothing going on. Janice caught a small channel cat, I don't know, maybe 3 inches long. And that's it. We got night crawlers out, we got a bluegill out, and we got a pack bait rig for carp out. And right now there's nothing going on. Whoa.
Man, if I caught a state record, I have to carry the big blue cooler around so we can put water in it.
The
'Cause it's
state
gotta be-
record, we'd have to carry that bait tank around.
Because it's got to be for a
No,
carp.
go.
A carp would fit in that. I don't know.
I don't think you get it. 30-pound carp is a big
Because
fish.
it's got to be weighed on a certified scale.
Yeah.
And there
Game and Parks.
ain't no certified scale in Seward area, as far as I know. Let me look.
You'd have to call Game and Parks. Because if you think you have a state record fish, Game and Parks has to be involved.
No.
It has to be released safely back to the water. Like there's multiple stipulations. In this particular spot, our chances of catching a state record carp are 0. Your chances of learning how to use pack bait, however, is really, really good. So we need to go a little further south on this little river. Can't tell if that's the breeze or if something's actually messing around with my night crawler. It's still now, but a while ago it was kind of moving around. Alright, Sergio got his tracking number. Whoa. What happened?
Yeah, so there's not a Game and Parks for Seward County or Butler County. You got Saunders and Lancaster. Oh, there's one. Mark Sullivan. For Lancaster, Seward, and Butler. Easy, Pa. See that, Pa? Tell Daddy that Grandpa, his screen is huge, so his head is huge.
Is it? Well, I made it a little bit bigger so I could see your poles down there.
My poles that aren't doing nothing. Probably getting their bait stolen, but if we're gonna meet Bill and them here, he's gonna bring with all the grandkids.
Well, I don't know where they're going to fish those. I mean, we can fish all of this. Anywhere there's a shade, we can fish. We don't have to stay in this spot. And him and the kids might go over to that mud puddle and fish that.
Yeah, rumor is that there's some decent sized fish in there.
That's what they say.
Oh, big fish.
There's decent sized fish in here too, but so far they ain't eating none of our bait.
Not this morning, are they?
No, they ain't.
A lot of work to be to get the state record.
Well, I can't speak for all the companies, but like if you catch a state record fish on a Mad Cats, then you get to have your own, you can design your own signature rod and you get a percentage of each one that sells.
As long as it's a catfish.
No.
And well, I don't know about that. Catch the Fever out of North Carolina.
Oh,
Catch the Fever out of North Carolina, I believe they just give cash. I don't know. You'd have to talk to somebody that's sponsored or pro staff with Mad Cats and find out if catfish is the only one. I don't know what Meat Hunter does. Like I don't know what any of those companies actually do. I figure I'll worry about it if I catch one. See if there's anything there. If there ain't, there ain't. But I personally want to catch a state record longnose gar. That might be something I have to go out at night and do by myself, though. Because I know where they're at. We just can't take our son there.
I know that.
But that's my goal. I want a state record gar.
So there should be a certified scale at Geno's. I
There.
would think.
There is. Because that's the place where you go for your master English. His scale is certified. That's how I know that my Berkeley scale that Mom bought me is within 1 ounce of a certified scale, because the master angler that I took over to Geno's, my scale was within 1 ounce of his.
Should have tried the canal this morning.
Well, like I said, we don't exactly have to stay right here either. We can go upstream to that next spot where there's shade. We can go downstream around the bend there where there's some rocks and stuff to fish. We don't have to stay right here. There's obviously nothing going on here. Let me go take a little walk, see what I can find. Keep an eye on the live.
Take a walk with Pa? Oh.
You want to go with Paul? Okay.
Oh. gonna go check my carp bait, which is not catching carp. There's nothing biting today. The only thing biting are itty bitty little things. They're so small they don't even move your pole. They just steal your worm. What you doing there, buddy?
Bringing you something.
Careful. Oh, you brought me a flower. Oh, pretty. Thank you.
Pardon me. Hello, Michael. Thank you for stopping in this morning. So far, we got pretty much nothing going on. Janice caught a little channel cat that was
Yeah, who keeps stealing my bait?
2 or 3 inches long. But that's it. That's all we've had so far.
Alright, who keeps stealing my bait? I just kicked myself out of your life.
Right now, we're set up with night crawlers, some pack bait for carp, and a bluegill. So unless you're on the bridge, around the bridge is pretty tough. I don't know if we can actually park. I mean, we could park over there in the sunlight. That's probably the only place we could park is over by that power outlet.
There's no shade by the mud hole.
That reminds me, I need to...
You didn't get some of ours.
Yeah, it wasn't mine, Michael. We don't have a website right now. We suspended it.
No,
We go only through Messenger and email. Everything we do is personalized, and we don't have anyone that can set up the website the way we need it, because everything we do is personalized. So
Get in the truck, I'll pick your car.
for now, we have it suspended. Oh yeah, anchor in. Yeah. I went over there to talk to Joel to see if he wanted any of my stuff in his shop. I know he did a lot of revamping and stuff like that. But he wasn't around when we went over there last Saturday. So I don't know if I even have anything in his shop this year. I haven't had a chance to just talk with him and see what's on his mind. I know he's done a lot of changing around and stuff like that, and of course I had to raise my prices, you know, once I found a suitable pipe and everything. I had to raise my prices a little bit, so I haven't really reached out to too many bait shops. I probably should, because around here, whatever ones they buy, they sell them. I mean, but that was, so I should probably reach out to some of them and see if they want any. The only bait shop,
Do you want to spank it?
Wolf Tackle over in Lincoln, still has some of our rod holders in stock. I did go over and see how he was doing last weekend. He's still got several of ours in stock. And then the other one would be Jesse Laredo down in Texas. Although he is out at the moment for a family well, we just need to work something out, Michael, because I can, you know.
Close enough, we could almost deliver him. Where's he at?
He's Council Bluffs.
Oh, well,
Yeah, he's not that far away.
easy drive. Starting at $10 to deliver him.
Well, where he's at, it wouldn't take nothing to meet him in the middle. And maybe even fish a little while at it. We just need to get together on Messenger or email or whatever you prefer, Mike. We can get that worked out, man. I have materials on hand. The payment thing is pretty easy. We got we can work it out. It's not a big deal. Just need to reach out through email and figure out how we want to do it. Because you're not that far away.
I don't know where else to fish at around here.
Well, we can go about 100 yards that way and try that open spot. We could go down here around this bend and fish some rocks. I think the civets are over there at the mud puddle right now. You'd have to send him a note and see if that's him or not. I think I seen their little SUV looking thing over there. Yep, we go to Lincoln periodically because that's where our daughter and grandson are at. So if we don't hook up ourselves, then we can always, because a lot of times we'll go get our grandson and then they'll come pick him up. So somebody like you that's close by, that's easy to work out. All 4 of ours are in the ground already, huh? Yeah. We just have to work out like which style you want and what you want on it for a logo or a name or what. And shipping ain't gonna be nothing if you just prefer them to have them shipped. I mean, shipping ain't much. One of your little flies took off with my night crawler earlier.
Could be my dang worm was gone. They're so small they don't move nothing.
I see my line move a little bit earlier, but I wasn't sure if it was the breeze or what.
Little jerks.
Drifting weights. I ain't used none of those yet.
Gotta have a boat to drift in. Well, you got a boat.
It ain't a good drifting boat though. Might be okay for dragging. Just let the current move it. I know when this old man used to take me down to Milford Lake in Kansas, drifting was his thing, but he used like a half or 3/4 ounce bullet weight, and he would cast it out as far as he could, and then he would just let some line out as he drifted, and then when it was out there probably 150 yards, then he'd just drift with that. Oh, something moved my green pole. Might be wind. Like to see that bluegill get hit. I know a lot of these techniques these guys are using these days. I've never done any of that. Boats are pretty hard for us. Our son don't work out with boats. So this bumping thing and this dragging thing, I don't even know how to do all that. I know how to drift, but I never had any of those actual drifting weights. Well, that would be pretty good, considering what sinkers cost these days. The only decent price that I've really found on sinkers anywhere around here is Jay's Weights over in Omaha. Jason Jura's a really good dude. He takes care of folks.
I wonder what the temps are supposed to be for next weekend.
Probably hot. 4th of July weekend is always miserable.
I'm just trying to figure out where I want to fish at Saturday. He's mad because his phone died.
Video over.
Yep, pretty much.
He's dead. He's no power. He's out of play.
Let's see what Barnston looks like.
Yeah, Munster might be a good option.
91 with a 66% chance of rain.
The 91 part don't sound so good.
See what Columbus looks like. '85 with a 63%.
I will definitely send you my address, Michael. Make sure I still got a charge.
I don't know where else. That stuff is so inaccessible to me on the other side because of the banks.
Well, and also because we can't park in the grass.
I'm not going to try the Bridgen's stuff because I still have to go to Walmart. Trying to figure out where else we can fish at.
good spot because it's shaded and breezy, but once you get out of the shade, it gets warmed up pretty fast.
Well, we'll try bridges on the way home probably. Maybe, because I'll have an air conditioner. I don't want it bouncing around and getting damaged.
Well, it better not get damaged. It should be wrapped in styrofoam.
You never know.
I'm going to check my worm.
Yeah, you probably got robbed by a little itty bitty fish.
Seems to be the only thing in this area. Well, we're going to either have to go up there where the truck is in the sun, or down here and fish off the bridge, or we're going to have to go around that bend. And there just ain't nothing going on here.
Our poles are doing nothing. Not a zip. Not a stick.
Might have to go out this evening a little bit too.
Yeah. The canal's probably horrible with all the rain.
Yeah, if they had 7 inches of rain, that power canal is going to be muddy. morning, Justin. Thank you for stopping in. Right now we have literally nothing going on. Fishing was pretty decent here last weekend, so we thought we'd try it for our first place to this weekend, and so far there's really nothing happening. We're going to move pretty soon, but we're not sure where we're going to go yet. Oh, Salt Creek? Yeah, we have not tried Salt Creek this year, but usually we make it over to Catfish Run 2 or 3 times a year. I don't believe we've been over there yet this year, though.
Who is that? Yeah, you're not getting your phone on. Sorry. Nope. Let me see that new truck. I haven't seen it yet. Ooh, that's pretty cool. No, I am looking at it.
You don't need your phone.
Here, let's see what it does on the road.
You need to play.
Here. It don't do what it was supposed to do. Grandma had to help it out. Go get it.
Watch out, we got a car.
Alright, there's a car. Get your car up. As soon as I say there's no car, there's a car. Grandma's not even getting carp bites. That's horrible.
You checked your pack bait lately?
Yeah, when you and him were gone, I just redid it.
Even with all
Do
that
it.
chumming, nothing. Wonder if somebody caught all the fish in this spot before we got here. Wearspan Lake. Nope, I don't even know where that is. We honestly do about 85% of our fishing on the Blue River, because where we live in Ulysses, the Blue River is literally right on the edge of the village. And so up and down the Blue River is where we've done our best fishing over the years. But we also fish Columbus on the Power Canal and up at Lake North and that sort of thing. And we do go down to Kansas, down to Milford Lake, usually 3 or 4 times a year, but we try to hit that in the spring.
Oh, that's over by Omaha. Maximum depth of 30 feet.
30 feet's pretty good.
246 acres. Thomas sent me something.
Hey, Google.
Are you here, Choo-Choo?
Did you catch a fish?
When in doubt, fish it out. He's out fishing.
I think PJ's out fishing too.
Yeah, I think PJ's off all this next week. So he'll be doing a lot of fishing.
We haven't hit either one of those. Honestly, don't know where they're at.
Out of our...
We're actually trying to hook up at some point. I think it's a little late now for our son because it's going to be pretty hot. But we actually want to hook up with Anna Banks down there. She is, and another YouTuber called Native Wildman. They're both down there close to Tuttle Creek.
Oh my goodness, guys. out on a boat.
Bill Journey?
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. But yeah, we actually want to fish Tuttle Creek, but I've been too cheap to buy a park sticker for out of state, and we really haven't had anybody show us anything on that.
That's me.
But the guy called Native Wildman, he's right down there in Junction City, and he fishes the Blue River down that way on the downstream side of Tuttle Creek, and we've been wanting to hook up with him as well. Anna Banks and her husband usually fish the lake itself in one place or another, and we've been wanting to hook up with those guys and go hang out. If we don't get it done early in the spring, though, when it's cool enough to have our son out, like these guys tend to go quite a ways away from their vehicles, and because of our son, we don't like to get too far away from our vehicles unless the weather's just right for him.
That package has been in Omaha for 2 days. Yeah, yuck. Little weirdo.
The Milford Lake is straight south of our house about 3 hours, and we do really good down there when we hit that Republican River, and so we love to go down there. But the places that we fish, there's no shade, so again, it's got to be spring or else it's got to be in the fall. But I don't know of anywhere within a few hundred miles of here that has better blue cat
Got keys?
than Milford Lake.
Stuff his stuff back inside.
The locals down there at Milford Lake, 20 and 30 pound blues is just, it's okay.
No. It's a stuffed animal. It don't do that.
Because they're so prevalent there. And now they put a slot in it, so that protects them even more.
No. Give me those little
But
sharks.
there's a lot of trophy blues at Milford, and there's some good flatheads still in there too. They're kind of rare these days. I think the blues pretty well took the whole lake over, but I know a buddy of mine several years ago when he went down there, he was using a carp head drifting in a boat and caught a 38 pound flat out of Milford. So they're there. They're still there. They're just harder to catch.
Oh, if Kiki could have ride the truck. Grandson, we are not getting any interest here, buddy. We're gonna have to find a different spot.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go somewhere else because there ain't nothing going on here.
Why don't you pick up all your trucks because we're gonna move here in a minute. Ricky? Pick up your trucks because we're gonna move here in a minute. Yeah, we're trying to get the stop. We're not getting any bites at all.
48. Well, that's pretty cheap. It's more than, I believe it's more than $48 for a resident license in Nebraska.
It is. It's like 70 something, I think. I'd have to look.
I believe we paid for our non-resident. Kansas went up. Kansas used to be like 40 something bucks too, but I think this year we paid $88 or $89 a piece for our Kansas license. So it's getting pretty stiff. My wages don't ever seem to increase enough to keep up with all these inflation nonsense. So we've discussed it, and we don't know how much out-of-state fishing we're really going to do next year, because
Yeah, it's still $48 for a non-resident for a year in Iowa.
that's nothing. I think we pay more than that here for a resident.
Because Nebraska's greedy.
But the Nebraska Mudcat Association, which is Derek Sprague up there in Columbus, every year on that power canal, on the Loop Power Canal, he has at least one and sometimes two tournaments, catfish tournaments. And this year he's having two. We had the annual Father's Day present or tournament, and then he's also going to have one in September this year. But it sounds like he's going to have an actual series next year.
Yeah, so we'll have 4 next year.
So he's going to start off doing 4 tournaments. Looks like my bluegill's finally dancing a little bit.
Maybe he's getting bored. No, we're gonna. Oh, you want me to close it?
I hope he's getting scared. I hope something's coming up to eat him. Like to see that pole reach down and touch the water.
Oh, is the cat climbing the tree? Okay.
See, that's nice to not have to have a park sticker. Because I think a park sticker in Nebraska is even over $30 if I remember right. We don't ever fish any state parks, so I honestly don't know for sure. Third pole from 19 to 14. How much does it cost us for a third pole stamp in Kansas? About $15, ain't it?
No. Give me a minute and I'll tell you.
Yeah, when we buy our Kansas license, it doesn't matter whether it's a lake or a river. It's only 2 poles, but you can buy the third pole stamp. Where in Nebraska, it's one of the plus sides for Nebraska is if you're on a lake, it's 2 poles no matter what. A lake, reservoir, whatever you want to call it. It's 2 poles no matter what. But if you're on a river or creek, you can have up to 15. So like if I had a long stretch of the Missouri River, let's say, that I was allowed to fish, me and Janice could have up to 30 lines going down that bank legally if we wanted to. And same with the Blue River, the Platte River, the Power Canal, like any of that. Like that's one of the upsides. Now whether somebody really needs that many rods in the water, I really don't think so, because if the fish ain't biting, it don't matter if you have 40 of them, and if they are biting, you only got 2 hands. So
I think it's only like $6 for the additional pole. It won't let me look at it.
but I don't think we've ever really had a use for more than 3 rods in any of the places that we've fished. But y'all's out-of-state license is a lot cheaper than the one we've been buying in Kansas. So maybe we'll have to try a little bit of Iowa fishing next year. Really don't know where to go over there, but watching YouTube that do live there and know where to go. I know when we took a trip up to Minnesota back in 2019, our daughter had to go up to the Mayo Clinic, yeah. The Mayo Clinic up in Minnesota for her heart when she was pregnant. And I know we crossed a whole fistful of rivers going through there that I really wanted to fish.
See that bird? Just hold still.
That
Watch
bird?
her.
That bird's going to make a nest with that grass.
Watch her. She's just getting stuff.
Yep, she's going to make a nest with that.
Yeah, she's getting grass for her bed. Yeah, she's getting grass so she can make a bed and a home.
Yep, she's got to take a nap.
You see her? Is she cute?
Oh.
Yeah, just watch her.
Nishnabotna, Hamburg.
Oh. Yes.
That truck scared your bird away.
Is there a decent amount of public access along that river?
Hamburg, Iowa. What? Yeah, the truck scared your bird away.
That's okay. That bird will probably be back. That bird liked the grass it was getting from here.
Whoa. Whoa. Ah. Whoa.
Might be definitely worth looking into. I know I see that Spencer guy snatching up mountains of big flatheads out of Iowa. And he seems to be doing just as good with Catch the Fever as he did with Whisker Seeker. Wonder if Thomas is live. I don't know how many subs he has. That sun's in a rough spot. I know that Michael McGee over in Omaha, I know he fishes Manawa quite a bit. We ain't been over there yet. I know we looked at it when we were standing over at Anchor Inn, but we never actually made our way over to take a look. How far is Hamburg from Omaha?
Well, that's what I'm looking at. Killing my leg there, bud.
I need to make sure my chat is updated. told you, that bird likes the grass right here, so she come back and fish more. Because if she wanted grass from somewhere else, she'd go get it. Oh, so that's a good way south then. Just before Missouri. I can't lie, I'm from southeast Missouri, and if I got that close to the Missouri state line, I'd be awful tempted to just drive right on down to the boot heel and go fish my old stomping ground. She go take off? She'll be back. She didn't grab enough yet to make her bed. She'll be back. Need to check our fish. Baby fish. See him? Yeah, we got baby fish, huh? Yep, bluegills. Yep, bluegills. I hope it's cold. They like the cold water.
Thomas caught a fish.
Yep, Tony, take it now.
No.
Who did?
Thomas.
Mazingo down by Marysville.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is either, Mazingo. I know where Marysville, Kansas is at. There's a lot of times when we go fishing on the Blue down south of Beatrice, sometimes we just spur of the moment decide to run on over to Milford Lake while we're out, so we'll go down through Marysville. Well, it looks like we're going to have to switch spots because there's literally nothing at all. So we can either go down there around that bend and see what's going on with all them rocks, or we can just try something else entirely.
I just don't know what else to try. Shit, when you email him, if you got his email, probably give him your phone number too, so you guys can text and whatnot.
Yeah, I have his email. I'll just email him phone number and address.
Marysville, Missouri.
Oh, Missouri. No, I don't know where that is.
Alright, you got your truck picked up? And we're gonna have to try a different spot. We're not catching fish here.
There's a kid, where's that kid? I think he lives in Omaha. He bought some rod holders from me, I don't know, a couple years back. He bought some,
We're going somewhere else. We're gonna keep fishing.
I made them in honor of a buddy of his that passed away.
Oh, what's his bucket?
And
Funny.
I think I gave him a meat hunter rod too. And he said that the Missouri River down where he's got family down by Kansas City area somewhere down here in Missouri that has where he has access to the Missouri, and he said it's a lot slower there than it is up here. Like the Missouri up here is fast. I am definitely not properly equipped to fish the Missouri River up here.
Jeremy's next giveaway,
Oh.
they're going to pick 2 winners. And each winner will get to either pick a day of fishing with them, meal included, because she'll cook, within a few hours from their home, or 2 items from their clothing shop. So I commented, it's like, well, I really need a new hoodie, but fishing with you guys sounds great too.
Yeah, I know you like your tank tops.
Alright, Grandma's going to put stuff in the truck. Grandma needs a nap. I'm going to carry around his cat purse.
Is that what that is?
Yep, but it's a cat, so
I know. Some of that.
go have your cat climb the tree.
I don't know where this dryer sheet came from, grandson, but we're gonna pick it up.
Oh yeah, I gotta go get mine.
Can't be leaving no trash on the ground.
Ow.
Hey, those hooks are sharp. I'll put those in one of these doodads.
Yeah, I got my packed carp bait down there by my pool. Alright, we're gonna figure out, hey, that's far enough, Bubba.
You want to get a bite?
I don't know what he was doing.
I highly doubt I'm getting a bite.
We're gonna go to a different spot somewhere, Ricky.
No.
We're gonna keep fishing, but we're not getting any bites. And if we do, they're so small we don't see them.
I didn't even get that because my worms were still on the hook. The only reason they was messed up at all is because I caught a stick. I caught a maple fish. Here's a lid for your...
Yeah, I gotta go get it.
Yeah, I see that MVP guy sometimes. I didn't know where he was at though. St. Louis, huh? See, I know that Cornelius Catfish, I know they're down around St. Louis somewhere, and wherever they bank fish at, they throw 4-ounce weights is all, and it stays wherever they put it. Shoot, up there by Omaha in the Missouri, you could throw 8 ounces out there, and it ain't even thinking about touching bottom till it's all the way to the bank. Then it's just snagged up in the rocks. Honestly, Michael, I was just thinking, if you wanted a couple of my holders, get a hold of your buddy over in Lincoln. The holders that Wolf Tackle has in stock, they're actually cheaper than the ones that I'm doing now. I mean, obviously they wouldn't have a logo or anything on them. It'd be like if you bought it from any other bait shop. But if I remember right, they're $10 cheaper than the ones I'm doing now because they're the old style with the other pipe that I had, and they're old stock, so he's got it for the old price. Now if he buys from me the next round when he sells out, I mean, it'll be a different price because I had to raise my prices when I finally found some suitable pipe. Because Wolf Tackle is so far my best customer for bait shops. I made sure that the last ones I had, he had first dibs on them before I ran out of the old pipe. But if you wanted a pair and your buddy lives in Lincoln, he could swing over to Wolf Tackle for you and just grab one or two. When I was there the other day, I had two different styles in there still. The one is the pipe style and the takedown style. Yeah, I can make those. I have that stuff on hand. I'm pretty partial to those cradle ones as well. Yeah, Wolf Tackle doesn't have any of those.
Huh?
What?
No.
What? Are we gonna pull those up?
No.
Yeah, he doesn't have any of those. I think he had a few, but I think they sold. The only two styles he's got in mind right now is he's got some pipe holders, and then for a little while I was making these ones. They're basically for bait feeder setups. They're just a long stick with a U shape on the top, because most people like me grew up using forked sticks, and so that was kind of the premise behind that rod holder, was a forked stick. Just stick it in the ground and just lean your rod against it. The ones I had personally I gave to my dad because that's the only thing he'll use. He won't use any of my other holders. He just uses those U-shaped ones.
Ouch.
He's very old style. But yeah, I will, here in a minute we're going to shut down the live so we can find a different spot.
We'll go back live.
And then we'll go back live again when I charge my phone up a little bit. And I will shoot you an email and we'll get something worked out. I'll get you took care of, Michael. I already got something in mind.
Grandpa's chair is annoying. Come here. What's going on with you?
You getting bug bites or something?
I don't know what the heck he's doing. What are you doing? Let me see. What are you doing? Yeah, give me your... You're not helping me out. You got bugs in your shirt. Let me see. Let me see. Alright.
But yeah, I already got something in mind, Michael. I'll send you an email and I'll get you taken care of, man.
You're stuck. There. There's one on. You're stuck. Yeah, give Grandpa a minute.
Because even if you wanted them shipped to you, I think a pair of that style of holder is, I don't know, 10 or 15 bucks for shipping at the most. Because they're a lot more compact.
You'll sit Grandpa's chair right.
You got
that net.
You got 3 different things you're trying to push against.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
All right, well, I'm going to shut down the live, y'all. We're going to go find us a new spot, see if we can find some place where the fish are biting.
Stupid net. I'll have to untangle it.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
All right, I appreciate y'all. We'll go back live here in a little bit here. Figure out how to do this.